How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. My name is Essen Evil, Unholy Forest God of the Void, and welcome back to Mirage Noir, the demo. Oh. Sorry. I'm just a little bit excited, but also if you're in my Discord server, you probably noticed this. If, like, you checked before I started or announced stream. I accidentally started up Adventurescape Mysteries before realizing, wait, no, we're not doing an entire week of Adventurescape Mysteries. We're playing Mirage Noir. Mirage Noir. Sorry. For some strange reason, this name is hard to say. Anyway, welcome back. We are going to be playing this. So we're going to be in the bar? Lounge? I think this is a lounge. But we're going to Celestial. Thanks to our gangster boy, because we left off last time after completing our first alone time, I guess? Our first date, I suppose. At least demo date. With Princey Boy. We're now apparently continuing on to hang out with the gangster, which is kind of interesting. This demo is turning out to be a lot longer than I initially anticipated. So I know I said before that we'll probably go back to this load and choose one of the three others and play through that. I said that because I thought after our time alone with Prince Theory, in this case, Princey Boy, we would, like, the demo would end, and so we could come back and choose Alexi, Gem, and then probably Sammy last, because, like I said before, with Sammy, we'll probably be overseeing everyone else. So I had thought it would be cool to go through the other three first, and then do Sammy, but it's turning out that just the demo after choosing Theory is actually going to be fairly long. So I think we'll just run through, like, just straight shot whatever choices we make. And then if you all want to know what happens in other choices, you can download this demo and play it for yourself. It is free. The demo is free. So feel free to go ahead and do that. But at some point, whenever this game comes out, like, fully, I may actually come back to it in a stream. Not entirely sure, because it'll probably, if the demo is anything to go by, then the actual stream itself will probably, the actual game itself will probably be quite sizable, which means we'll have to dedicate quite a few streams to it, probably. Which may actually mean it would be worthwhile to try out someone else when we go through the actual game, if it ever comes to that. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Because personally, I play dating sims weird, and I'm self-conscious about it, because I know that when you watch a streamer play a dating game, you're not watching that streamer to listen to them ship everyone else. Because that's what I always end up doing. Because it's a bunch of pretty boys and I'm like, they go better with each other. Like Princey Boy and Gangster Boy, they're definitely a ship. I ship them so bad. It's horrible. I'm really sorry. So because of that, I'm never sure if I should actually stream dating sims, but I thought this one would be fun to do. It's just, I did not anticipate it being this long. So yeah. Also, since we are having so many problems with the allergens, as I mentioned in the startup textathon, I guess, the short little textathon that I did while we were starting stream. Allergens are high right now, and I can feel it in my mouth when I talk, which is not fun. So I'm not sure how long I'll be able to talk, especially talk without, you know, coughing into your ear, which I'm sure you don't want. Because at some point it does tend to get that bad. Not for very long, but it happens. I'm concerned that since this is morning for me, whatever this is for you, morning is when usually the allergens are lesser. So the fact that it's already high concerns me. They're out to get me, I swear. The allergens really want to murder me this year. Go figure, I'm playing nothing but like murder mystery games. And my own arch nemesis is just pollen. How do I fight pollen? Not that I'm a fighter anyway, but still, like, ugh. But it's fine. I have an air purifier, I've got some candles. I have an army. It'll work. Eventually. It'll work a lot better if I weren't being stupid and, you know, talking to myself for 3 hours. But that does mean that chances are we will cut stream short today. If we do, I apologize. Hopefully we end on a pretty solid space. But if we do that, please forgive me. Because this is a talk-heavy game, because there's no voice acting. It's a demo, so that's understandable. I am curious if they're going to have voice acting in the actual game, but regardless. There's going to be a lot of reading aloud, but also I am a chatterbox, as you all know. I ramble and rant like an idiot, so there's also that. So if stream is short today... well, we'll see. Oh yeah. I love this music. Sorry. Right, okay. Whew. Again, love the music in this game. They have a great soundtrack. Kudos. Anyway. Whoa! I've never seen Celestia this empty before. The club's... Wow. Already down to a horrible start. The club's closed for the night, courtesy of Prince Theory renting the entire place out. Wait, really? Then why are we with Gangster Boy if Princey is the one who... whatever. Apparently he knows the manager of the club very well and trusts him to maintain secrecy. Oh, cool. The manager had sent a couple bottles of beer in front of us. Sent? Sent. Oh gosh, this is horrible. I'm sorry. Just so you all understand, when I say I can feel it in my mouth, have you ever stuffed cotton in your mouth? Or like bit down on the ear of your favorite stuffed animal? Or just bitten a pillow? It feels like that. It just feels like there's a layer of cotton on the roof of my mouth and kind of on the tip of my tongue. So when I talk, it's just... it sort of feels like there's cotton in my mouth. So again, stream may be short today. But until then, it is going to be a wild ride of horrible reading aloud. Reading time with evil. Story time with evil. Absolute worst. I apologize. But don't worry, the weekend's coming up, so you'll be free of me for 2 days. The manager had set a couple bottles of beer in front of us, told us where to find more if we need any, and then left for the night. Wait, the manager just left the entire club to these two strangers? I mean, if he knows theory, then it's probable that he knows, Alexei, however you say their names. This is the reason why I tend to refer to them as Princey and Gangster. In case you were wondering. Because I don't know how to pronounce their names, and I feel kind of bad mispronouncing their names. Unless I'm somehow right about them, which I doubt. I'm pretty sure Alexei is actually pronounced Alexei, but whatever. A man who knows what his job is and does it well. Really? Sammy? Can I go home now? Oh, okay, we're apparently here as a group. Okay. I was confused. I thought we were just with Alexei. Sammy, we just got here. I wonder if I should... Should I change the title of this? Probably. Can I do that? Hang on. I want to see if I can. Okay, good. It's muted. Okay, there we go. In the club with the boys. Much better. Oh gosh. Oh, apparently we're getting an ad break. Sorry about that. Feel free to skip it if you have Turbo. Oh. Sorry, I have to meander my way back. Okay, we're back in. Sammy, we just got here. I'm allergic to the outdoors. We're inside of a club. To be honest though, I get that. As a homebody myself, fully understand. I'm also kind of curious if this is not actually going to be as long as I think it'll be. Which would be both great and weird. Thought you said it was sunlight last time. You told me it was milk. What? Those are two very different things. At least keep your story straight if you're going to lie. I don't want to hear that from you. I don't lie. I selectively tell the truth. Yes. Theory, a man after my own heart. That's even worse. They look much more relaxed than they had earlier. Having the charges against Alexei dropped must have taken a load off their minds. I'm kind of surprised how quickly it wrapped up. I guess police can do it if they put their minds to it. Anyway, it's safer back at the hideout, but we've been cooped up there all afternoon. So I'm not complaining about this change in location. Oh? The sound of the door closing stops me in my tracks, and the five of us swivel to look at it in unison with various degrees of horror. Yeah, for real, what is this? You guys are really bad at this whole secrecy thing. That's strange. Did he forget to lock the... Evil? Wait, is it Fio? I blink as a familiar figure shows up near the door. Oh my gosh, it is Fio! Fio? Girl, are you serious? I've been trying to reach you for the past few hours and this is where you were? Wait, what are you doing in here? How did you get in? Does she have the keys somehow? I glanced at my phone and sure enough, I have some missed calls from Fio. She must have called during our discussion. Oh. Oh, sorry. I haven't had a chance to check my phone. It's been a long day. What about you? Why are you here? The club's closed for the night. I left something here by accident. Oh. Theo suddenly seems to notice that we weren't alone, because she looks at everyone around us before giving me a huge grin. Oh dear. A long day, huh? Now this I gotta hear. I glance over at Prince Theory, who smiles politely but looks a little tense, and then back at Theo, who leans against one of the chairs with a smirk on her face. Oh, we've been caught red-handed by kind of an unlikely character, not gonna lie. But also kind of fitting, it makes sense. Because again, I'm still suspicious about the whole Theo is one of our profiles. Because the entire premise, once again, is that one of the people that we're romancing might be the killer. But if she has a profile, then that means that she should be a suspect too, right? So, really curious about that. This is my best friend Theo. I know this is asking a lot, but she's trustworthy, so... What, are you guys worried I'll tell people you were here or something? What, are you guys worried I'll tell people you were here or something? Sorry, I was not reading that right. Don't worry about that. I see all kinds of people here, but it's not even worth bragging about anymore. I mean, I even saw your brother the other day. Wait, is she talking about the gangster's brother? No, she's talking about Theory has a brother? Wait, what? Oh my gosh. How do you say this name? Etsune? We're gonna go with Etsune. Oh my gosh. What are these names? Etsune was here? Oh right. Prince Theory has a younger brother. Oh, a younger brother. I guess that makes sense, because he's the crown prince, so he'd have to be the older one if he did have a brother. But still, he has a brother? He rarely shows up in public, though, so I don't even know what he looks like. Huh. Sure was. He's a regular. What? He is? Anyway, I don't really care why you're here. I get paid to talk, not cry. Okay. Also, it's wild that they're both blue and pale-haired. Like, oh my gosh. The eye candy that is on screen right now. Sorry. Fine. You can stay. Wait, really? Since she is your friend, I will trust your judgment. Wow, we've come a long way for him not trusting us. What is this face? Why are you pouting? Is that not what you wanted? Right? No, it is, but I feel a little cheated since I have to work so hard for your trust. It's because Jem gave him an earful earlier. It's because Jem gave him an earful earlier about being nicer to you. I cannot talk. I'm so sorry. Oh. Alexi! Must you insist on trampling on my dignity? Wait, what? So, did you not? I'm literally just saying you're a nice guy. So... Oh gosh, she's right in her face. She nudges me in the side, an excited look on her face. Where's the story I was promised? So I tell her a bit about what transpired today, including the literal virus person. Like, the person who was infected with some kind of virus that was causing a ruckus in the morning. I have to leave out a lot of the details, bleh. So I focus mostly on my own involvement, from stumbling upon the body to meeting the other four. So we're not talking about... Okay. I leave out the jailbreak part, of course. Of course. The story has a lot of holes due to the parts I omitted, but Fia doesn't seem to care. She listens excitedly, nodding along and gasping when appropriate, and even cursing Mr. Potato Head when I tell her of what he said. Oh yeah, the black silhouette. You weren't kidding when you said you had a hell of a day. I let you out of my sight for a couple of hours and you run off and get involved in all this. Well, hopefully I'll be able to have a nice quiet few weeks after this. Your eyes light up when you read about dead bodies, girl. I don't think you know what a peaceful life means. Wait, really? Considering, her reaction to the actual dead body when we found Alexi's, friend, Misha, in the dumpster. Because we were at the crime scene and everything, so we saw an actual dead body. She seems to be really, really bad with it. So... Well, I guess it is different to read about dead bodies than to actually be in front of one, so... Okay, but actual corpses are different. Yeah, exactly. I can say that now, as a dead body expert. You've only encountered one! One makes you an expert, huh? Exactly, me and Theo vibing. It's still one more than It's still one more than I expected to see on a Tuesday morning. Oh, it was a Tuesday. There's a sound of glasses clinking against the table, and I look over to see that Jem has moved several bottles in front of us. Oh. I brought some drinks for you, ladies. Oh, how sweet. Well, well, well. If it isn't Mr. Gemstone himself. Ah, so she's a fan of him. Okay. You know who I am? Considering the fact that, we don't, that's a valid shock, honestly. Duh, the girls are crazy about you. They'd be so sad if they knew you were here when the club was closed. Looks like you're pretty popular, Gem. It's a little embarrassing to talk about my streams in real life, though. I agree. It is surprisingly... I guess because, in all honesty, when I'm streaming, I'm able to show more of myself, I guess, without concerns, because chances are, if you don't like me, then you can just leave the stream. And if you cause a problem, then I can just block you. So for the most part, the only ones who stay here are those that, you know, actually enjoy my presence. So there's something really freeing about that. And also just, I don't know. Online interactions are very different from in-person, face-to-face interactions in the meet space. So it's just, it's really weird. It's sort of like talking about your diary for some strange reason. Because it's really weird since streaming is so social. It's surprisingly public, but it's also, since it's on like a niche platform on the internet kind of thing, it's a lot less public than you might expect. So yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I? Whatever. Oh, that's Alexi, by the way. Actually, now that I think about it, it makes sense that she'd recognize the streamer and the prince, obviously. But would she recognize the gangster? Because I know she won't recognize Sammy. Because Sammy is like a shut-in, quote-unquote. Hey there. Hey, yourself. I recognize you from your mugshot. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's flattering. I glance over at Prince Theory, who has already begun drinking. He gives me a nod before returning to his cup. The bottle in front of him is half empty. Whoa. Wow, he drinks fast. Unless he's sharing the bottle with someone else. That's His Highness over there. I know, and even if I didn't, it's obvious by his choice of beverage. Wait, really? What is it? Like some sort of trivia that everyone knows what beverage the prince prefers? Really? Then again, she is the one who knows the prince's brother, who apparently most people don't even remember? Question mark? So maybe that would make sense? Huh. Yeah, that's the most expensive thing we have on the menu. Oh, okay. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But also interesting. I guess, yeah, Fio did mention that she works here, didn't she? Like, in... like, 2 streams ago. So, like, 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago? Whatever. Son of a bitch. Prince Theory acts like he doesn't hear him. Though I can see the corners of his mouth quirk up slightly. Oh yeah, isn't, Gangster Boy is the one who's paying, isn't he? And finally, there's Sammy. Actually, where did he go? I look around for him and finally find him in the corner of a booth, melting into the seat. What? Why? I reach out and poke his cheek to see if he's awake, and he lets out a groan in response. What was that sound? Hi, Sammy. Is he okay? Yeah, that's normal. He deflates when he steps outside of his house. Luckily, I was able to tempt him here with free booze. Really? Not a lot of drinking going on right now, though. You sure he's not just wasted? Sammy sits up with a speed I've never seen him move at before, and picks up one of the bottles of cheap beer on the table. Oh, okay. He goes for the cheap beer. I wouldn't get drunk off of this. Oh yeah? Alright, I'll call your bluff. Drink up. Oh, Sammy Fio going at it. First to give. Ooh, you're challenging me? Really ballsy, aren't you? Wait, Sammy, she really knows how to hold her liquor. So maybe that's not a good idea? No take-backs. Wouldn't dream of it. Bottoms up. Oh no. The two of them stare at each other, and then in unison, they both grab the nearest bottle to them and tip it back. Are they both drinking the same alcohol, though? I expected that Sammy would be competitive, but I didn't think he'd get serious about something like drinking. Then again, I guess it's like, he's a pro gamer. Not a programmer, a pro gamer. So, I guess this would count as a game? Because it's a drinking game, right? Probably. Well, I'm just glad Fio's getting along with them. Though, that shouldn't be a surprise. She's charismatic enough to be friendly with most people. I watch as Fio and Sammy both reach for the same bottle, glare at one another, and then accidentally knock it off. What? Knock it off the table while trying to wrestle it from each other. Are you guys serious? Never mind. I feel like I'm watching a disaster slowly unfold. For real? Oh no. Is she actually drunk? Hey girl! Why is she a Valley Girl? Can I actually do Valley Girl? I don't know. Whatever. Hey girl, what you doing? Drink up, drink up! Ah, wait! Fio, it's overflowing! Fio frowns, apparently taking my statement as a challenge, and then tries again. What? She completely misses a cup this time, and I yelp and quickly scoot away before any of it can splash on me. Not gonna lie, have done this once. This is the reason why whenever I pour alcohol, specifically, I usually put the lip of the bottle on the lip of the glass that I'm pouring into. Because, as I've mentioned before, I have 2 different strengths in my eyes, so my right eye is stronger than my left eye, which means that I have slightly poor depth perception. This is fine when I'm sober. I can still pour when I'm sober, but when I'm not sober, I can't. So I preemptively ensure that whenever I'm drinking alcohol, regardless of how sober I am and how sober I'm not, I make sure to put the 2 together. I have them kiss so that I don't spill anything. But anyway, She's completely sloshed. Nah, just slightly tipsy. How are you fine? I'm a professional destroying my body. It's used to it by now. Oh, Sammy. You're hilarious. Wait, you actually won? Let's call it a draw. Yeah, I can agree with that. He looks like he's faring better than Fio, but his cheeks are reddened and his eyes are slightly unfocused. Oh, they don't actually color his face red. That's kind of sad. Maybe it'll be in the actual game. I feel like that would be funny. And like a nice detail if they actually update the assets like that. Still, the fact that you went glass for glass with someone who drinks for a living makes me a little worried. He cheated, obviously. Cope. You talk funny, you know that? I don't want to hear that from someone who's slurring all her words. Sammy suddenly stands up and Fio and I look at him questioningly. Where are you going? Bathroom. I'm going to puke my guts out. He disappears before either of us can say anything. The wine here is simply exquisite. Wouldn't you agree, Alexei? Then again, I suppose any glass shared with comrades will taste special. Oh, that's cute. Whoa, what? You sure you're going to be okay there, gamer boy? I'm fine. Ow. Oh, that's cute! Interesting. So I guess Fio went with Sammy to the bathroom, which is a little bit weird, but I guess it's just holding your friend's hair back while they puke. It's probably just that. But that is adorable. Their chibis are so cute. Aw. Ugh, what comrades. Try walking through the door instead of the wall next time. Oh, that's what he said. Ow, he walked into a wall. Poor guy. I guess I'm not getting those motorcycle upgrades after all. You could at least pretend not to be so happy about bleeding me dry. Why? He's flirting with you, come on. Why would I not be happy about receiving your generous goodwill? I want to stab you in the back one of these days. Please don't. We worked really hard to get you declared innocent. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It's so lively here. I've been smiling so much my cheeks hurt. I'm really glad I took the chance today. Oh, cute. In another universe, maybe I never went to jail. Maybe I never went to the jail. It sounded like she went to jail herself instead of Alexei. Sorry. I read that so wrong. Maybe I waited for Mr. Potato Head and returned to work instead. Right, yeah, because I chose to go instead of stay. The me in that universe is probably lying in bed right now, aimlessly scrolling through her phone, not knowing what she's missing out on. That's really interesting, actually. That could have easily been me if I had That could have easily been me if I had decided differently. Still couldn't read or write. Unbelievable. I still don't know what exactly that vision is, or why I saw it in the first place, but I'm kind of thankful for it. Okay, this feels like the demo's ending. Wow, this is a short stream. I would have never been in this position without it. Life works out in strange ways, doesn't it? Suddenly wanting to talk some more, I glance around to see where everyone's at. They're mostly sitting by themselves now, cradling their own drinks and enjoying the atmosphere. I should join one of them. Oh. Oh, okay. Prince Theory is sipping his, probably very expensive, drink contently, and he smiles and tints his head at the tilts his head at the empty seat across from him when he notices me making my way over. Oh, this is cute. Whoa, he's close. Hello, Detective. Thank you for your help. Hi, Prince Theory. You know, I've gotten so used to your normal personality that your fake smile looks a bit weird now. His face. Oops, I didn't mean to say that aloud. You claim that it would be disrespectful if you called me by my name, yet you seem to have no problem being blatantly rude to my face. Oh. I guess I'm a little bit more comfortable with you now. Yeah. Really? I'm glad to hear that. Aw, he's so cute! Maybe it's the alcohol. Or maybe it's because the case is over for now. But he seems more relaxed. Did the negotiations go okay? It was every bit as annoying as I expected. But as long as Alexei can walk free, it's worth it. Oh, they're so cute! The chief of police put up a fight as expected, but even he couldn't say much when Blackthorn was brought up. Okay. Implicating Alexei in the situation would open up a whole new can of worms. I'm sure he'd rather not deal with it this moment. Especially since the Diorlas would most certainly retaliate in that scenario. True. Thankfully, he finally decided to use his brain and realized that dropping the charges would be the smartest course of action. He mutters something under his breath that sounds suspiciously like motherfucker. When we were busting out Alexei in prison, he did say that Princey Boy has quite the mouth on him. It's just to actually have the proof. The evidence is hilarious. But when I glance over at him, he smiles at me pleasantly. He's so cute. Alexei's lucky to have a friend like you. He is. I'm aware. I wouldn't be hearing that. I wouldn't be hearing. Eh! Why is it B? It's mind. Evil. Read. Oh, jeez. I'm aware. I wouldn't mind hearing that more often from him, however. He glances over at Alexei, who's wallowing in pity by himself, and raises his glass smugly. He gets the middle finger in return. Their antagonistic flirting is the greatest. I love it so much. He seems very thankful. He will retaliate by He will retaliate by being excruciatingly annoying at our next meeting. In any case, that is enough talk about work. Can I ask you a question then? Of course. I pause, a little surprised at the lack of hesitation in his answer, and he raises an eyebrow in response. Did you think I would turn you down like I did earlier? I mean, you did do it before, so... Yeah, actually. Even though we are now drinking together. To be fair, sharing a drink can be quite political. And not personal or private. Well, it hasn't even been a day yet, so I wasn't sure. In a single day, you've managed to break into jail, help us escape, investigate the case, and put forth a reasonable solution. Wow. Not gonna lie, when you put it like that, it is a lot, isn't it? It does sound wild when he puts it that way. For real. You've done enough for me to let go of my earlier reservations, wouldn't you say? Aw, that's so sweet. While we're on the topic, allow me to apologize again. No more apologies. You've already said sorry so many times. It's okay, really. I wouldn't have trusted me if I was in your shoes either. Honestly, yeah, I agree. Because let's face it, one of your best friends is just put in jail, and someone who works in the same system as those that put your friend in jail is suddenly before you. Like, of course you're not really going to trust them. Especially when you're the prince of a nation and everyone's literally trying to find all of your worst traits and nitpick you to death. Like, I totally get it. He's quiet for a few moments before he holds out his hand. Ooh. In that case, allow me to extend an offer of friendship instead. Aw, that's so cute! Huh? Whatever I thought he'd be about to say, it wasn't this. Contrary to popular belief, I don't particularly enjoy pushing people away. The opposite, in fact. Aw, he likes having close-knit people. Your entrance hardly inspired much confidence, but I suppose what I'm trying to say is that I would like to place my trust in you anyway. Aw. What do you say, detective? Aw, that's so cute. Feeling a little unsure, I wait for him to retract his offer. But when he doesn't, I slowly inch my hand forward and place it in his. Honestly, that is such a mood. It's like... I think it's a meme, I'm not entirely sure. But that thing that people sometimes do, where they extend their hand, usually for I don't think it's a handshake, but for a high five, and then they move their hand to like push back their hair or something and they go psych. It's basically that. Like, such a mood. This character is like legitimately. We shake hands and his grip is firm. As expected of someone who probably does this for a living. I've been told that I have a firm handshake too. I think I was in a business course actually in college? Yeah, I think it was college. And the teacher, she went around and she had us all shake her hand to like do a formal business greeting, and she said that I had a firm handshake. It was very, apparently it was very business worthy. I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Because I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just shaking your hand as I would normally. So I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, is this normally how rich people make friends? Is it? It's silent for a couple seconds, and I realize he's waiting for me to answer his question. Oh, shit, what was the question? It would be my honor, and I promise I won't ever betray your trust. Oh, this is so cute. He stares at me quietly for a couple moments, as if confirming my sincerity. I make sure not to look away, even though the eye contact and joint hands starts feeling a little awkward. Yeah, it would. Wonderful. Then I will be counting on your assistance in the future as well. Aw, that's so cute! And with that, he moves away, and my hand drops back down to my lap. Did I make a friend, or did I just get hired? With Princey Boy, it kind of works both ways, doesn't it? Whatever. Don't overthink this. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Even though he most likely just offered to be polite, it's still very real to me. Aw, that's so cute. I smile down on my hand, though I quickly scold my expression to something more neutral when he glances back over at me. That's so cute. Now then, that was a rather long non sequitur, but I believe you wanted to ask me a question. Oh yeah. Should I ask him the question I had before, or should I stay with the current topic? Ooh. Honestly, yes. Although, maybe... menu... Save... We'll go here. Yeah. Again, love the UI of this game. It's very nice, very polished. But anyway, I'm kind of curious about this. Because I know that they sort of either said directly or heavily implied that they've all been friends since childhood. But I'm really curious, because, like, I want to know how exactly the two of them became friends. Because in all honesty, the prince of a nation, or even just the city, it's kind of hard to tell exactly the scope of this, but like a crown prince and basically the younger brother of the head of a crime syndicate being friends is a little bit like, how did you guys meet? I want to know. But anyway, have you known Alexei for a long time? For a while now, yes. At first it was mainly due to necessity. He was the only one at my age meeting. He was the only one I apologize. He was the only one my age at meetings, so naturally we stuck together. Meetings? So what, when you two were children, how much older is the older brother? Because Alexei has an older brother. Well, I guess Theory has a younger brother, which is kind of interesting, but regardless. If they were the same age when they were younger, obviously, that makes sense, then what, were their parents in meetings and dragging their kids with them? What? Not in a good way, mind you. Since we were expected to be enemies, we fought a lot in the beginning. Oh, wow, okay. Was this play fighting or actual fighting? Just curious. How did you guys discover you could actually be friends then? It doesn't seem like you'd have many opportunities to do so. We were locked in a room once. Wow, classic shipping trope, just saying. An assassin attempt? Nothing that nefarious. I suspect it was a prank by one of the Diorlas, given how the gang never raised too much of a fuss about it afterwards. But it was never confirmed. Oh my gosh. How much do you want to bet that it was actually the older brother who was pranking the prince and his little brother? Actually, I wonder if Alexei's older brother and Theory's younger brother, maybe they became friends just to prank their siblings. That would actually be kind of hilarious. I have, like, zero evidence to support that, but I kind of really want it to be true. Please let it be true. Anyway. That was the first time we talked with each other privately. And now, here we are. Huh. Mm-hmm. I feel like he skipped over quite a few steps. Yeah, that definitely feels like a gloss. What about the others, like Jam? I wouldn't think the Crown Prince would need just any streamer. Full of questions today, aren't we? It's literally the same day, isn't it? It's a detective thing, I'm afraid. Jem used to cosplay as high-ranking officials. Wait, like he used to impersonate them? And like, he met Jem while he was pretending to be one of these high-ranking officials? What? Sorry? He built his following by cosplaying as public figures. Ah. He was very skilled even back then. Skilled enough that the police tried to arrest him. They were frightened he'd cause some damage with the faces he was wearing. Oh my gosh. No way! I can't even imagine Jem doing something like that. I mean... It's pretty extreme, but I guess I could see it. Going back to, like, way back when, I think it was the first stream I did of this game, you all might remember I made the joke that Jem looks all cute and sweet, but he's like that meme where they're actually all of the bad. I made the joke that his cute face was actually the face of evil. Not me, mind you, but... You know, the more generic evil. Sorry. It's on YouTube. Just go watch the first stream of this game and you'll know what I mean. Oh my gosh. He was more wild when we were teenagers. He's mellowed out quite a bit since then. Really? I mean, he does seem quite mellow right now, but like... Jem being wild is kind of a wild thing to think about. A wild Jem? I can't even imagine that. Exactly! See? Me and this girl are vibing. I try to picture Jem as a delinquent, but the image in my head keeps morphing into a teenage Alexi instead. Yeah, actually, same. What about Sammy then? Alexi offered up Sammy's house as a place we could meet one day. As for how those two came to know each other, you would have to ask them yourself. Oh, interesting. I bet Sammy wasn't too happy about you guys just barging in. That's putting it lightly. I believe he triggered every single national alarm he could to try and get us to leave. Oh, Sammy. Never change. And what about us? Is this a test? We met at Alexi's jail cell this afternoon, did we not? I wait to see if he says anything else, but he looks more confused, if anything. He didn't mention anything about the vision. He could be hiding it like I am, of course. But I don't know how else to press this topic without making him suspicious. Ding ding ding! Correct! Oh my gosh. If Alexi has somehow convinced you that I'm senile, I implore you to please reconsider. I was really surprised to run into you, honestly. I didn't think anyone other than Alexi would be there. Yeah, seriously. Wait, how did you get in there? I didn't see anyone enter and you were already there by the time I arrived. If you didn't go in while I was there, that means you must have entered earlier, right? How much earlier? Did you follow Alexi in after he was transported to the cells? Or maybe you got there before even him. Since I didn't see you on the cameras, were you hiding somewhere waiting to help him? Next question. You answered all the government security questions, but not this one? He's too embarrassed to admit that he was that worried about his boyfriend. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm like this. Next question. Okay. He scowls and turns away, picking up the bottle in front of him. Oh, is he pouting? Would you like to try some of this? It's okay. I don't actually like drinking that much, so it'll be wasted on me. No pity then. I was hoping you'd be drunk enough to agree to call me by my first name. What? Wait, what? Does it really matter to him that much? I mean, I guess I can see why it would. He wants to drop all formalities, right? He doesn't respond, and I realize he's waiting for me to give it a try. You're getting there. Your Royal Highness Prince Theory, Crown Prince of Solari. Not gonna lie, I would probably do the exact same thing. Because I'm thinking in my head this list of what they are to remind myself why it's weird if I actually just call them by just their name. Oh, just like word vomit. Did it get longer? Why did it get longer? Oh well, that's good enough for today. Is it really? Hold out your hand. Let me reward you for your efforts. What? My efforts for failing to say just his name? I do as I'm told, offering my hand quizzically. I expect him to just give me a bottle of beer, or another handshake or something, but instead he places a piece of paper in my hand. Oh! It's the check from earlier. Wait, what? That's right. You weren't allowed to refuse it. But it's too much! Wait, what? I seem to recall a certain detective saying that I could decide how much I gave based on her performance. Oh, so he's paying us for... for helping with the case and getting Alexi out and everything. Oh, this is cute, honestly. Yeah, but I didn't do enough to deserve this. Everyone else helped a lot too, including you. I was just... Detective. Yes? Consider it my own personal gratitude, then. Aw. This is how I say thank you. Please accept it. Aw. That's both cute and sad. That his thank yous come in the form of money. I stop myself. As much as I still don't think I deserve it, I don't want to trample on his feelings either. And to keep refusing now seems rude. Especially when he's being so sincere. For real. Okay, I'll happily accept that. Thank you so much, Prince Theory. But since we're friends now, no more checks next time, okay? Aw, that's so cute. Aw. Alright. Understood. Oh my gosh. What was that noise? For real. It's not hard to find where it's coming from. Theo has climbed onto the stage and started belting out a song. Oh no. I was wondering, like, what happened to Theo and especially Sammy, because, like, he went to puke out his guts. I quickly made my way over before she can do any more damage with her karaoke. And by karaoke, I mean her singing indecipherable lyrics into the mouth of an empty champagne bottle while swinging around the room. You're going to have such a nasty hangover tomorrow. It's Kay! I don't work until tomorrow night anyway. Free drinks are free drinks. If I don't drink them now, when am I ever gonna get the opportunity again? This girl. She's pretty clingy when she's drunk, but I find it cute. Oh my gosh, yes, these girls, I ship them so much. Theo acts very professional and cool normally, so it's nice to see her let go and have some fun. It also helps that she relies on me more too. Aw, that's cute. Don't your patrons normally buy you drinks? Nah, they're so stingy nowadays. Oh my gosh. I asked them if they want refills, but all they want to do is talk. But all they want to talk about is the stupid virus and the stupid politics and the stupid royal family. Well, but hey, mention of the virus. Interesting. Also interesting because I recall our character, the detective, she said that she hadn't heard about the virus really before this morning when she took in the guy causing the disturbance to the medical center. Hang on, I'm gonna hydrate real quick. If you're watching, please remember to hydrate too. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I hope you hydrated as well. Wait, Theo, shh! I quickly glanced over to make sure she isn't executed on the spot for treason. Her Prince Theory just waves it off before going back to making patronizing comments about Alexi's attempted champagne tower. Oh, that's so cute! It doesn't look very stable, does it? That's so cute! It's gotten that bad? Yeah, everyone's such a downer. I don't want to hear another story about how the dude's emotionally cheating on his wife with me and... Hey, can I have that? Nah, don't worry. I've got this. It fell over, didn't it? She points at one of the unopened bottles, already reaching for it. I nod and switch out the alcohol for a glass of water when she's not looking. Judging by the way she chugs it down, I don't think she noticed. Oh, it almost fell. Oh, Jem's getting in on it too. Oh, that's so cute. Once I make enough money... Sorry. Let's just make a farm together. Let's... Move to a farm together. Far away from any icky people. I think Theo ships herself with the main character too, which honestly is a vibe and a mood. I love this. Nah, trust. Oh, I do not. Sure, but how am I going to be a detective? How am I going to do detective work if there's no one around? Unless you're going to make mysteries for me? Oh, they're so cute. What is this? See? Just one more. Nope. Not smart enough for that. You'll figure it out instantly. Oh, Sammy's back. Okay, I guess he's done picking up his guts. What's going on? I wouldn't say that. Girl, don't even start with me. You were the top of the class in high school. Oh, cool. Jenga? Wait, he thinks the tower is Jenga? Sammy, don't! She suddenly stops talking, expression serious, and grabs my shoulders with both hands. Oh boy. What? Are you okay? You're not going to throw up, are you? Oh dear. Evil? Yes? What if someone steals the carrots? Could you figure out who did it? How drunk is she? If we were the only ones living on the farm, then yes, it'd be you. Drat. She collapses on the floor dramatically, and I laugh and sit down next to her. It was such a good idea, too. I'm sure I'd be glad I suffered through 4 years of college and 2 years of Mr. Potato Head to fulfill my dream of becoming the carrot detective. You could become Sherlock Holmes. And even that wouldn't be enough to justify Mr. Potato Head's reign of terror. Speaking of him, he's probably going to let me have it tomorrow. I kind of just ran off today and never returned. Oof. Girl, you know what you need? Honestly, I'd kind of be surprised if Mr. Potato Head even realized that she was missing, because he seemed so dead set on not having her be involved in anything. Then again, maybe he would be concerned about how quiet she's been and realize that she's not actually there. I don't need another drink. I wasn't going to say that! Jeez, your opinion of me is trash. Maybe try saying that when you aren't surrounded by empty beer bottles. Well, anyway, if one of the girls gave me a book on meditation... Well, anyway, one of the girls gave me a book on meditation yesterday. Maybe you can just disassociate during one of his lectures. That actually sounds like good advice. Maybe I'll take you up on that. It kind of is, actually. Here, let me send you the link to it. She tries to type in her password, but her fingers are shaking too much. That she almost locks herself out. I gently pry the phone out of her grasp. Oh my gosh, you guys such besties, you know each other's phone passwords? I'll do it for you, okay? Evil? I think I might be wasted. Yeah, we know. Oh, that's so cute! Oh, I didn't know you still had this as your background. I'm telling you, they're a ship! Oh, also, she wore glasses back in the day. Oh, that's so cute. We were so cute. When was this again? Second year of high school, right? Aw. Girl, I'm drunk out of my mind and you have a photographic memory. Yeah, I wasn't really asking. Look at our matching uniforms! So cute! You insisted on wearing yours all the time, remember? Ugh, don't remind me. I take one last look at the wallpaper before texting a link to myself and returning her phone to her. Yeah? You've come a long way, you know? Aw. You used to be so shy, you'd never talk to anyone. I'm glad you're feeling... you're freeing. I'm glad you're feeling more comfortable with yourself now. Aw, that's so sweet. Theo. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think you had it in you. I only looked away for a few moments and you're all grown up now. Since when did you get so brave? Okay, Theo, that's enough. Oh, she's blushing! Hey. Her voice suddenly goes quiet and she leans in. I can still smell the alcohol in her breath, but her eyes are surprisingly sharp and serious despite her smiling face. They're not pressuring you into this, are they? Huh? I know I said I wasn't going to pry earlier, but I'd be blind if I didn't notice that this is a weird group. You okay? You didn't get caught up in something dangerous, did you? Dude, she's a detective. Blackthorn's image flashes in my mind and I wave it away, but not quickly enough. Theo frowns, taking my silence as an answer, and starts to stand up. Oh dear. I lunge forward without thinking, grabbing her waist to stop her. Her wrist. Sorry. Where is my mind? Sorry, I think I am unconsciously shipping them. No! I mean, it's okay. I'm fine. Also, what the hell happened to the champagne tower? It certainly seemed like it fell over, but like, we're not getting anything more about it, like... Whatever. Especially, like, why have these two not reacted to it? I was expecting that. Maybe we're too far away? Question mark? Theo looks at me patiently, prompting me to continue. She's right though. Even though I've been trying not to think about it, I can't deny that there is a high probability the four of them are involved in more serious things. And especially the gangster, not gonna lie. Do I trust them despite that? Some things have happened, yeah, but I don't think they'll hurt me. I don't have anything to back that up, but it's just a feeling I'm getting. It's a rather weak proclamation. Theo remains quiet, and I feel my conviction fading away. If you don't think so, then maybe I should... Evil. Yeah? If you think they're trustworthy, then that's enough for me. Aw, that's so cute! Oh, I thought you put up more of a fight. Why? I don't know. You're usually so suspicious of everyone. Oh! So they are both wearing blue and have white hair for the same reason. They're both always looking at people like, you're sus. Well, I know how much that brain of yours likes to overthink. You'll start second-guessing yourself if I say anything. Oh my gosh. Well, she's not wrong about that. Yeah, overthinking is my literal superpower. Leave the overthinking to me. You just focus on having fun, okay? You deserve to. Aww. Well, since you said it, I guess I have to now. I relax a little. Theo may not know it, but her approval means more to me than anything else. I guess the saying is true. Love changes you. Oh? Uh-huh? Love? Of course. You met those four hot studs and completely changed. You're not trying to tell me it's not related, are you? God. I haven't even known them for a day yet! Yes, thank you. Theo completely ignores my protest and barrels on. I mean, she is drunk.
You never get close to people. Yet now you're voluntarily hanging out? Seems suspicious if you ask me. I don't think I didn't know, and don't think I didn't notice you leaving out all the juicy bits in your story earlier. Oh no. And you always say you don't have a knack for being a detective. This isn't being a detective, it's called being nosy. So, which one are you interested in? Oh dear. Theo! She nudges me with her shoulder and gives me a big grin that I know means I'm not getting out of this that easily. Give me a quick rundown before I pass out. Oh jeez. Whoa, what? Luckily, Theo falls asleep pretty quickly, so I don't have to tell her too much. The club is quieter now, and I realize that the evening is winding down. It's several hours past midnight already. Oh, wow. I glance over at the table the four of them are sitting at. Prince Theory seems to have finished draining Alexi's wallet dry, though the two of them are still arguing about something or other. They're so a ship. I'm sorry. Jem is on the other side of the table, wiping it down while Sammy points out the dirty spots. Again, they're like the side couple. The cosplayer and the gamer. I can definitely see it. Also, the music is gone. Oh dear. I wish this moment could last forever. No, don't think like that. Everything has to come to an end. But still, it felt too short. I'm reaching over for Theo, who is slumped over with her eyes closed, when my hand brushes up against something on the floor. Oh? What? What is this? It looks like some kind of dog? Ah! Eek! What? Oh my gosh, this expression. How did you move over here so fast? Is that Butchery number 5? The one with only 50 copies in circulation? Bro. What? Oh, sorry. Oh, Infinity Nikki strikes again. I pressed F. Oh my gosh. The one, the only Pompadour. Sammy, are you okay? Personal space, Sammy! Oops. He continues to stare excitedly at the sticker, hands balls into fists in front of him, as if resisting the urge to reach for it. Wait, this sticker is on the floor? You can have it if you want. I found it on the floor. He snatches the sticker away before even finished talking and cradles it to his chest like a baby. Oh no. You've gone through so much. How could they treat you like this? I guess even Sammy can get excited about things. For you. Uh-huh? Didn't you say there were only 50 of them? Mm-hmm. I can't take it then. You're the fan. You should have it. It's fine. Just let me look at it sometime. Oh my gosh. Are you sure? He nods, though it looks like it takes some serious willpower for him to give it back to me. Do me a favor in return. Oh? Yeah, of course. What is it? There are others lost in the wild. I want you to collect them for me. Oh, so I guess this is setting up like a collection Easter egg hunt sort of thing in the full game. Okay, that's kind of cute, actually. Ah, I see. You just don't want to go outside. Why would I need to go outside if I have you? Dude. Oh my gosh, he's giving us the puppy dog eyes. I think about turning him down. He really should get more sunlight. But it's a little hard to do when he's looking at me like this. Fine, if I see any while I'm going around, I'll pick them up. I'm not going to go out of my way to try and find them, though. That's fine. I feel like I just agreed to something annoying. Oh well. These things are pretty cute, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to keep an eye out. Evil has acquired a Pochurin— Whoa, what? A Pochurin sticker. There are still so many left in the world. Wait, do we have, like... Okay, it's definitely not in evidence. Or... Huh. I wonder... Huh. If you come across any, simply click on it and it will get added to the Pochurin menu. Accessible from the main menu. Wait, what? Maybe it's in gallery? Oh! Oh, that's cool! Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that really will be in the full game. Each one has an associated side story that you can view. Oh! These are optional and revolve around the daily life of our main cast. So pick and choose which ones you want to view. Oh, that's really cool! By the way, the Pompadour side story has been added this time. Oh. Oh my gosh, we're still going. I was kind of expecting that to be the wrap-up somehow. After that, I tried to stall some more by going around and talking to everyone, but I can't prolong it for much longer. The guys seem ready to leave too, putting on their jackets and heating everything up. I yawn a couple of times, trying to help out, but I feel like I'm moving at half their speed. You are tiny. It's been a long day. Want me to walk you home? Oh, that's sweet. Nah, it's okay. Theo and I live nearby. Yeah? Wish I could say the same. Theory, want me to drive you back? That would be wonderful, thank you. Aw, they're so cute. You're not gonna offer to drive me too? Sorry, even if it's late, I don't think it's a good idea if you two were seen in the same vehicle. Yeah, I kind of agree. He'll be fine. He can run back home. He's a freak of nature. Yeah, he's got stamina like a beast, doesn't he? You'd know all about that. You know, the celebration for me doesn't feel very celebratory. Hey. Whoa. Hi. You look a little sad. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to know why. I guess I'm just sad that the night's over. I wish I could have gone a little bit longer. I had fun with you guys. The silence that meets my statement is uncomfortable, and I quickly scramble to say something else. Mood. Stupid evil. When will you learn? You should have just kept your mouth shut. You always drive people away by acting desperate. They obviously don't feel the same. Oh, see, Jem? You didn't need to worry at all. What? Huh? Jem here was worried that she'll find us all annoying and wouldn't want to see us again. That's so cute! Alexi! Payback for not driving me back. Well, it's true. I mean, you only met us because of the case, so I wasn't sure if you'd find our personalities overbearing. Not at all. In fact, today has been the most fun I've had in ages. Really? Oh, that's so cute. You two overthink things way too much. You'll drop by tomorrow, yeah? Don't invite people over to my house. He's not! Fine, you do it then. Come over tomorrow. I want to see that picture and sticker. Please don't tell me you've converted her as well. You're just a hater. I'm not. You should be thankful I haven't made those monstrosities illegal yet. Oh my god. Literally, hater behavior. Actually accurate. They all look at me and I smile back, a feeling of relief settling inside me. That wasn't supposed to be funny. I know, I wasn't laughing at you, I just aimlessly. I'm not even sure what exactly I'm trying to say, but they seem to understand anyway. Get some sleep then, girly. Let's grab a bite together tomorrow, yeah? Well, he is the one that I'm planning on going with next. Or, like I said earlier at the top of the stream, if I do come back with the full game to stream it, he'll probably be who I choose to go with, since we did Princey for this one. Okay. See ya then. Wait, can you carry me? Nah. Sammy sulks a bit as Alexei leaves, mumbling something under his breath all the way, but he stops at the door and gives me a small wave over his shoulder before he too disappears into the night. Oh, so cute. He's going to be okay, right? Well, we should be going too. Come on, Theory. I parked in the back. Alright. Good night then, Detective. Be careful on your way home. Aw. You too, Prince Theory. Bye! The two of them leave, and then it's just me and a sleeping Fio left. Alright, Fio. It's our turn to leave now. I sling her arm over my shoulder like usual. She mumbles something into my neck and sacks her whole weight against me, but I don't complain like I normally do. Aw, that's so cute! I'm so happy that nothing can ruin this evening for me. Aw. Oh. Wait, there's more? This is so dramatic. Also the coloring. Shading? Filter. I think this is a dream again. Oh dear. No, don't do it! I gotta... Ugh. Okay, no, I think this is just... She's gonna throw up. Right now? Yeah, can't hold it. Come on, Fio, you drink every day, don't you? This is nothing for you. Oh no. If you puke on me, I will never forgive you. I know you had fun tonight, but try to take care of yourself, okay? You aren't that young anymore. What are you gonna do when I'm not here to drive you home? I don't need to worry about that. You'll always be there for me. Ugh. Theo. Wait, don't try to flatter your way out of this. Also, I heard that in the end. I heard that at the end. I won't be there for you if you throw up on me. I'm serious. Oh dear. I guess I'll hold it in then. I wouldn't want to lose you. Oh, that's so cute. That shouldn't be the only thing holding you back from vomiting on someone. Huh? Ugh, why did you randomly stop? What? Nothing, I just thought I saw something move. Oh? I glance over at the alleyway. Even though it's dark, I can still see to the back wall due to the lights. Is this the same alleyway that the body was found in? I don't see anything. Yeah, that's weird. I could have sworn. That Diorla guy died here, right? Maybe it's his ghost. Oh, okay, so I'm right. This is that same alleyway. Okay, we're leaving now. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Shouldn't detectives not believe in ghosts? Maybe. Obviously ghosts aren't real, but just because you know something to be true doesn't mean you can stop your brain from thinking otherwise. You're right. Just like how I know I shouldn't drink this much, I still Ugh. Hold it in, Theo. Whoa. Oh. Tee. I was almost spotted. Oh. Creepy. That would have been really bad, wouldn't it? After all. My face would have scared her, don't you think? Oh, this dude. But okay, that means that it can't be Theo, right? Ah, all of my theorizing, my sussing out. Okay. Oh, that's a nice ring. Sheesh, tough crowd today. Masked figure. Why are you sulking over there? I thought you'd be happy. It's going exactly as you wanted, is it? Something's wrong. Why is she acting like that? Wait, what? She? What was that? Are you having second thoughts already? Wait, does that mean that it might be... Do you guys remember the doctor that we met in the, like, first stream that I did of this game? Demo? Whatever. The one with the braid that I thought was hot. There's no way, right? No? Oh, really? Even though you went out of your way to send that text? Even though you tipped off the police? Oh, so the masked figure is talking to whoever texted Alexei and left the anonymous message to the cops. Why'd you do that? I thought you wanted to be uninvolved. What on earth? No reason. Well, keep your secrets if you want. I'll figure them out soon enough. Well then, dear evil. Enjoy your happiness while you still have it. Dude. After all, it won't last forever. What on earth? But you'd know that, wouldn't you? This marks the end of the prologue. Thank you for trying out the demo. We hope you enjoyed it. The full game is estimated to come out in 2026. The game is funded, but you can still pledge to help fund stretch goals such as voice acting. Oh, so they are planning on voice acting. Cool. Animations, Switch ports. Oh, so you can play it on the Switch. Okay. Also, make sure to wishlist the game. There's also a feedback form for you to fill out if there's anything you want improved. Okay, cool. Oh. You can now skip the deduction section if you replay. You might even get a few extra lines at the end if you do all the routes. The side story is also accessible from the main menu. I don't know if I need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But anyway, cool. But this does seem like a great time to end. So yeah. Also, side stories. Ah, so this is what they meant. Oh, cool. Okay, I might, I don't know if I actually will, but I might come back and do this side story thing. But for now, I think I'm good calling it here. We've got a few... Well, it wasn't really because of the, how long the opening was, but we got about an hour and a half of stream, so I think that's good. I think we're going to call it here. Especially since, again, allergens are high where I am, even though it's morning, so short stream in this case is a good stream. My eyes are watering. Sorry. But I survived. We're good. And this was fun. This was really fun. It was a lot longer, again, than I thought it was going to be, but it was enjoyable. Again, the characters are great. The story is really interesting. I'm super curious. So excited. I really am interested in playing the entire game. I don't know if I'll stream it, but I guess we'll find out when it actually comes out fully. But anyway. Oh, there was one thing that I wanted to check the gallery. Since we did do Theory's route. Oh, I thought that since we did his route, this will give us a thing. But maybe that's only after the full game comes out and you do his full route, actually. Very interesting, though. But anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow, however works for you, wherever it is you're watching this. Currently live on Twitch, later as a VOD on YouTube. And I will see you in the next stream, which will be Monday. We're finally going to have Mirrorland Monday back. We're finally going to go into Infinity Nikki 2.0. It has come out. It came out earlier this week. I may have decided to stream it early instead of on Monday, but I like the idea of giving it a week to sort out any bugs or what have you, to like update a little bit, because usually the first week is a lot of, they update the game a lot to clear up any bugs or whatever that players encounter. So I'd like to give it that time to sort itself out before going in to stream. We also seem to have a little bit longer than normal. It's not 30 days or even less than 30 days. It's actually 40 days, I think, that we have for this particular segment. So it's actually quite a few Mondays I'm going to get to stream it. So I'm excited. But yeah, it's a whole new section of the map that they're giving us. New worlds to explore. I'm so excited for the Elderwood Forest. Oh, I cannot begin to tell you. But yeah, so Monday we're going to go back into Infinity Nikki, but the 2.0 version. And then Wednesday is going to be Adventurescape Mysteries again. We're going to go back into Trapmaker 3 and finally get through towards finally capturing Trapmaker once and for all. Very exciting. Since Mirage Noir, the demo, is now finished, Friday, I'm not entirely sure. I'm thinking that we're gonna start going into, because by then December would have already be upon us. I feel like, because I can either start doing Sims 4, a Sims 4 build, like in honor of how I started streaming in 2020, which was building in Sims 4. A sort of go back to my roots thing. And then whenever we finish Trapmaker 3, we'll start A Date with Death Week 2. Because I got the DLC, the Beyond the Bet DLC. I have it. So we can start streaming it whenever. I'm not sure if it would be better to do that on Wednesday or on Friday. I'm kind of leaning towards doing it on Wednesday, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm really not sure. I think it'll depend on whether or not
I have an idea of what I want to build in Sims 4 by Friday. If I don't, then we'll play we'll play A Date with Death. And then the Sims 4 streams will be on Wednesday, whenever Trapmaker 3 wraps up. So yeah, however it works out. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope you had a good time. And hopefully I will see you in the next stream. But until then, all my love. Bye!